and that is actually the direction of takeoff as well. So we'll move you once we start the exercise with your nose to the left. We're going to move the cabin right now. It's 90 degrees to the right. You might feel it, but you don't see it. And then we're going to move your cabin down a little bit, just so it's ready for the start position. And now we need about a good 30 seconds, and then Mark will tell us when we're ready to go. Main thing is sit back and relax, especially for the takeoff. And during the acceleration and climb phase, don't move your head until we're in simulated in space. And I'll tell you when that is, and I'll tell you all the speeds and altitudes in kilometers per hour and kilometers of altitude. So the main thing is for you to look out of the window and not on the instruments, because in my opinion that is just distracting.
Okay, 1 second.
Actually restarting part of the simulation. I don't think it's too visible from your point, but the screens we're looking at will quickly restart one. Just hang with us.
Okay, we'll roll you onto the runway.
Lady will start her countdown, and when she's at 0, you're free to push the ignition button. So have fun.
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, I see good ignition. Accelerating down the runway. This is similar to an F-16 in full afterburner taken off, or a Formula 1 in the beginning of its acceleration. We're doing 100 kilometers right here, and we need actually about 250, 260 kilometers an hour for liftoff. It's about 130 knots. We're doing good 200 kilometers already. Quickly accelerating. This is liftoff speed. Here we go. Clear of the runway, I'll raise the gear and the flaps. Whenever we are past the end of the runway and you're ready, you can hit the ignition button again for full climb thrust.
Okay.
There you go. This is full climb thrust. 400 kilometers an hour and quickly accelerating. Doing 500. 600 kilometers right here, so we're accelerating quickly. We'll start bringing the nose up to almost a vertical climb attitude as we are passing 1 kilometer in altitude. You'll see as we pass the clouds how quickly we are going, and we're actually pushing the sound barrier right here. We're going supersonic as we go zipping by the first layer of clouds. And we're passing 7 kilometers in altitude, which is a good 20,000 feet where most of the airliners are flying. You'll see that as we pass the last layer of clouds and we are pushing 1.5 in Mach, that bluish color will be darker and darker ahead of us, and that's actually what is happening for real as well. We're passing 20 kilometers or 60,000 feet, which is way above where the airlines fly, and we're actually exiting the atmosphere here.
Okay.
It's slowly dark on us. There's a few more seconds of our boost or climb profile, and then we'll shut down the engines. We are in space. As you see the sky turn black. Here we are, shut down of the engines. We are in space, or actually out of the atmosphere. How does it feel?
Fine. Very nice.
Very good. We're passing almost 50 kilometers on our way up. This is a good point to start looking left and right, because from here on it's no longer acceleration on you. So we can slowly start bringing the nose down. If you can start pushing forward on the stick, and we'll bring the nose to about a horizontal attitude as you see the curved horizon appear underneath the nose. There you are, almost. You'll see actually the rockets fire of your rocket control thrusters right there. You can stop pushing forward. You'll see the moon kind of
Yes, I
climb
see it.
above the horizon, and the horizon is no longer straight, it's curved, and that is what you will actually see. And yeah, you can roll left and right, push left and right on the stick, and you can actually roll to about 90-degree angle of bank. It won't let you any further. And if you look to the right, you'll see the northern coast of South America.
Yes.
You'll directly see Venezuela to the right, and further down in front of you is where French Guiana is. We unfortunately can't see the borders. And all the way near the horizon is where Suriname is. And if you look straight to the right, as far as you can see near the horizon would be the northern tip of Brazil. And to the left is the southern part of the Caribbean, where all the way to the left you could see the southern tip of Cuba. As we are passing the highest point, so we're now virtually in space above 100 kilometers. So this is what you would see.
Yes, it's very nice.
I think so, yeah. We are hitting the, we call a reverse point, so from here on we're actually
go down.
going down. From here on the computer will take over for the re-entry.
Okay.
So start thinking about, from here on, stop moving your head and start putting some pressure on your leg muscles, lower calves, upper calves, your bottom, your buttock,
I'm ready.
and the belly muscles and all the muscles in your upper body, as the G's will quickly kick in from here, going to 0 to 3 G's for the re-entry. Here we are. It's about 20 seconds where we need to keep the pressure on your muscles. You're doing a super job. And we are slowly bringing the aircraft to a horizontal attitude, which marks the end of the re-entry maneuver. Okay, keep pushing out your...
Okay.
You're doing good?
Yes, I'm fine.
Excellent. And as you slowly feel the G's fading away in a few seconds, that's when you can take a little pressure off your muscles until the G's are off, and then you can relax the muscles again. Now we're horizontal. We are about 10 kilometers or 30,000 feet at Mach 1.5. Still flying eastbound over the southern Caribbean. You can relax your muscles from here. Probably good to keep your head still for a few more seconds, and then we can look around us again. This is where we start a left-hand turn back to the west. And we're slowly decelerating below supersonic airspeeds. From here it's okay to look left and right. There's no more accelerations on the cabin. We will increase the flight profile a little bit, because this is a little quicker turn than we would normally see. Going back to the west now, heading towards Curaçao. We'll overfly the island of Bonaire first. I'll dip the nose once we're there to show you the beautiful island of Bonaire. It's very well known for its diving resort, diving areas. It's great barrier reefs out there. There we are, that is Bonaire. Now it's 40 more miles straight ahead of us to the island of Curaçao. In the meantime, we are subsonic. We're flying a good 800 kilometers an hour, descending through 8 kilometers. And as we poke through the clouds, you'll see the coastline, and along the coastline on your right at the middle is where a black stretch is in the sand, which is the runway. Runway 29er, where we're going to land. And this is how the approach would look like. We're doing 400 kilometers an hour, descending through 2,000 feet right here. Good place to put the gear down and the flaps down. And this is what the approach will actually look like, both in speeds and vision where you are at. Doing 360 kilometers an hour, slowly decelerating, still not using the engines, and we are cleared for a touchdown and final approach at Curaçao. Will be a gentle touchdown on the mains, which is here, and then a little rougher touchdown on the nose gear. Sorry about that. Welcome back. You've done an outstanding job.
Thank you.
And yeah, we're decelerating and slowly coming to a full stop on the runway, and then actually that's the point where we'll bring the cabin back and get you out. We're still doing a good simulated 60 or 80 kilometers an hour. Coming to a full stop right here. Alright, congratulations on accomplishing your first space training.
Thank you.
Alright, we'll be moving the cabin back to its exit position, and we'll come over and get you out. So I'll see you in a minute.
Next second.